Hey everybody, I just wanted to quickly show you what I've been working on. So last week, or maybe a week before that, this repo was just running Cloud Code on Databricks, and now I've made this a generic coding agents on Databricks apps. What kind of coding agents? Currently it supports Cloud Code, Gemini CLI, and OpenCode. Um, of course, this comes with other benefits as well to the customer. It's all browser based, and the funny thing is, it does take some time to set everything up to the user context, and so maybe about 20 seconds. And in the meantime, there's like this loading screen where you get to play the snake game, and everything gets committed to the workspace, and it's provisioned to that individual user. Everybody else, like no one else, can get into that app except for that user. And then it hooks up to our like brand new single pane of glass AI gateway. So that's a benefit. It also, if for customers for whatever reason they can't get to that beta, it falls back to our existing models hosted in model serving, right? So the current thing, the way that things work, that continues to work. And then some of the other quality of life upgrades, right? So you can read this here, but I want to quickly show you like what this app does. Again, this whole idea is to try and make this into a template that you can quickly use directly as a Git source to deploy that right into Databricks. So you would do something like configure the repo here, just paste the repo, and then once you do that, that should allow you to deploy the app. And so once you deploy the app, it should kick off a deployment, and just like that, the deployment would go through, and then it'll give you the link for you to hop in and and play the snake game. Like I said, as this happens, on the right side you see the status of everything else that's going on. It's trying to set up the Cloud Code CLI right now, and then now it's setting up Open Code CLI. But I struggle to make the snake bigger. All right, so it's setting up the Gemini CLI, and finally it'll set up our Databricks CLI. Again, it knows who the user is. It scopes it down to the user's permissions, and so it makes it really nice for us to be able to give this to the user, in this case the customer, and have them work with the app, right? So again, we're always able to do this. So Claude, high effort, this thing works. Let's say exit, but test folder, whatever that is. So go to the test folder, I start Gemini. This is, again, all of these are hooked up to our models, and so you should see instantly this is hooked up to Gemini 3.1 Pro. Gemini 3.1 Pro was released last week on Thursday, I believe, and it seems to have like really good benchmark numbers. I haven't really used it long to vouch for it, but might be popular with some customers if they wanted something like this. I'm going to say init repo, write a test script, Python, and then git commit, something like this, just to show you that it actually works. And it's going to go do its thing. See what it does. Love the session, do that. Then it just did the commit and the test sample.py, right? So it did that. We can get out of Gemini CLI right now, and you'd also have access to open code. So there you go. So you can say, show me the skills you have access to, and that should print out all the skills. So in the meantime, we wrote that script, right? Gemini did. So you can come down here and you can go to the workspace, track down projects. I think we dropped into this thing called some test. Is that what it is? I don't remember exactly. Your test folder, sorry. And then, yeah, this is it. This is what we had, and it's synced to workspace on commit, right? So that works. All of that stuff works, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Give it a shot.